Hello, hello, hello. Story time. Time of the story. Stories will be told. Hello, hello. I hope you're all doing well. Let's get a bit of Muzak. Synthwave. Yes, yes, yes. Boom. I hope everyone's well. I hope everyone's having a good Thursday. And yeah, I will be live today for the next 2 hours for your personal viewing enjoyment. Okay, half an hour and then Laura will be on and then some enjoyment. But I shall be working a little bit on an Emperor's Children model that I was working on today. As part of a video that's going to be out on Saturday, hopefully. If I can finish the plan that I had, which isn't going well. None of my videos have gone particularly well this week, so we shall muscle our way through and hopefully get that working. So who we got over on the YouTubes? We have Owen McGarrell, who just said Colbert. I don't know what that means, buddy. If you've got any explanation as to why you just said Colbert, or is that your last name? I don't know. Solo Tiara, people where? Yeah. James Tulloch, good evening. Hello, hello, hello. Over on the old Twitch. The boss and Kabritsky, quite all right. Hello, Mr. Gibson. Resh, hello. Ashley Gibson. Collins Painting Adventure, good evening, gang. Baldy Gnome is here. Good to see you, buddy. Good evening, Kabritsky. Anyone else? Revenant, hello, 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 hello. Hello. So, yeah, I had a plan for Saturday's video, which was going to be 3 schemes for Emperor's Children in one video, like I did for my Tyranids, and I've done it for a few things now, but that simple concept was supposed to be hello Mr. Samurai, hoi hoi, was the plan. It's still the plan. Yeah, Laura's bullying me into making sure that it's still a plan, even though things are going a little bit awry. I will go to live scene. So I've got this one, which is still blank. And this one will go as the same scheme as the word this dude. So this will be like the my scheme, the rich purple and the gold. So that's going to be him done in that scheme. And then I worked on this guy today in this scheme. But obviously it took a little bit longer. So I was editing the dragon video this morning. I didn't really get started on this until maybe 1 o'clock or whatever. So yeah, I painted up this guy in kind of more, I don't know, warmy pinks, deep pinks, rich pinks. I don't know, pinks. So yeah, that's the second one. Don't use the whip, use the carrot. Getting hit with a carrot hurts way more. What the hell? Do you freeze your carrots and then throw them at people? I mean, I don't get. I'd rather take a carrot than a... Yeah. The third one was supposed to be me messing around with some Turbo Dork paints. And I did what the bottle said, which is you're supposed to put on a purple coat for every Turbo Dork paint. On the side of it has... For best results, apply over, and then it gives you what the undercoat should be. So this said, apply a purple, which I airbrushed on, and then I airbrushed on a Phoenician purple. There you go. And then I airbrushed on this Turbo Dork paint. And I brought this up for reference, because, I mean, I accidentally made a Cadbury's chocolate colored Noise Marine, no, Emperor's Children, which I hate so much. So yeah. Whoops. That Emperor's Children is so much better than the GW version. Thank you so much. Oh my god, that's tasty. Yeah. Emperor's Children you actually want to put in your mouth. Oh. Use the Cadbury's colors, or I could just not use this model, and I could just pretend this guy doesn't exist and spray up a whole new model. So this could just go over there. So it'll be this scheme, my purple scheme, and I wanted to have a third one. So does anybody have any ideas on what the other one should be? Oh. Not the Cadbury scheme. Why do you guys hate me? Lident Marine Wen. That's, chef, that is just, I don't even know what you're trying to tell me there. A green. What? No. It can't be green. It's an Emperor's Children. I can't just go off the rails and do green, like a green one. Now you've killed me. Go white armor with a pink accent. You also hate me. Space Dairy Milk Marines. Oh, he wants a Lint Marine. I get it. I'm just stupid. Yeah, Lint Chocolate Marine. Yeah. No. Time for a poll. Oh. Slaneshi Ultramarine for March from a Crag. Chocolate? What? Yeah, so you haven't probably missed the beginning of it, Medusa, because you were napping or something. But you see this color? And then see that I airbrushed this marine up? I made a mistake, and now I've got a really shiny Emperor's Children Marine that I hate. So I need a new third scheme for the video. So Terry's Chocolate Orange Marine. So yeah. Cadbury Caramel Marine. The Tyranids will be all over that. Ooh, shiny. Shiny is just upsetting. These are the two that I have. Like I said, I know what this is going to be. This is going to be this scheme. This is going to be this scheme, and then a third scheme for the video. I just need to know what the third scheme should be. I wonder if there's any other ones in the Emperor's Children book, actually. Where's the Emperor's Children book? Where did I put it? Where are you hiding on me, you little sugar? Did I put you back on the shelf? Are you safe and secure? Doesn't sound like something I do. No. Where the hell did I put it? Where's my book? Trying to be extra careful with this codex because I'm giving it to Mr. Valderon because he collects all the special edition codexes, but he didn't want to have to buy the box set to get this one. So I'm treating this as it's not my property, so I have to be like extra careful with it. Like I could do this scheme because that's what most people are gonna like see and like, but I feel like it's gonna be like this pink with just more black. It kind of looks like this guy because he's got such a maybe. Get the white gloves, you touch it. Yeah. Do a Cabru one. Do it. I dare you. I don't fall into that peer pressure. I was that second Primarch and the Emperor. What? Was like, they aren't Terry Marines, they are mine. Oh God. What have I started? Try to do one arm on the dairy milk. It might end up looking a lot better than you expect, in which case you can finish it off. It looks bad. You haven't watched too much. Yeah, I know, but it's such a bad surface. Like, I can't layer up the armor anymore. So I just be like adding gold trim to this just shiny, shiny thing. Maybe I'll muck around with it on the stream. Who knows? Do it. Your public demands it. Oh, why are you encouraging them? Tiger / cheetah patterns. Oh God. That's why I need to stop asking people what they think. I'm contemplating doing a different scheme to my usual one as well, to be fair. Don't know what though. Yeah, it's tough. Try a matte varnish first. That would defeat the purpose of the Turbo Dork paints. They're like a high sheen paint. Might as well have painted with not shiny paint then. I like the gold scheme. The goal scheme. I think it's from the book. There's a goal scheme. They're all the same. Give me a different scheme. Oh yeah, there's a really nice gold one. I like gold. So there is a white one. Does not look like it's fun to paint. Then there's a Tormentor of Constrictus, which is like a purple tinged black with really pallid shoulder pads and head, and skin is purple for some reason. Is that all they bothered to do? There's the gold ones again. I mean, the gold one might be an idea, actually. I might be onto something with the gold. Because it'd be so different to the pink. So it'd be pink, purple, and gold. There's 3 different schemes. Challenge for April. Paint a model like a chocolate wrapper. I mean, how has your commission been getting on since Tuesday? Well, I finished the dragon. Did I show you I finished the dragon? So the dragon got finished. So hopefully they will be happy with Lady Death Dragon of Doom. So yes, and also it was quite cold up until like a week ago in Ireland, and I ordered a fan, and then as soon as the fan arrived, a heater for my room, and as soon as the heater arrived, it was too warm, and I haven't used it since. But box, which is like structurally supported inside. And the dragon, obviously lots of padding, but look at this for a fit. I like, this is the top, so she's like an inch. So I have a nice box to super duper package the dragon and send it off. So I'm really happy with that. Easter egg month, lol. Unrelated question. St. Patrick's Day Marine green armor. Any ideas / thoughts on if you should do one or if I should do one? That's what Heresy for Heretic is doing. Can I just clarify that for the Marines dedicated to excess, your argument is this is a bit much. Which one did I say was a bit much? Did I say that? I apologize. You should do the Cadbury scheme. I'm not doing the Cadbury scheme. Stop it. It's not happening. What shade of green? Sorry. Oh, I don't know. Like a leprechaun shade of green. Like a really rich emerald green. Black armor with purple or pink trim. Yeah, that kind of like that one. Black armor with like... I can't see because we're super zoomed in. With like demonette hide, skin colored shoulder pad and helmet. It's kind of interesting. I'd love to see you expand your Warriors of Chaos armor with more Slaves to Darkness. I really do, because my Slaves to Darkness is one of those armies that's like ready to paint. It's there, it's all rebased, it's all done, it's all pretty, and I just, yeah, I know. Do it. Cadbury. Okay, you've done it now. You've all done it. You've all done it. You just wouldn't listen. You wouldn't listen, and now you're gonna suffer. Right? You're gonna suffer. See, here's the Cadbury Marine. Look, there you go. Now I can't do him. He's gone. He's in the pit of grossness, and all his paint will now slosh off. So, what were we saying apart from Cadbury Marine? Check Discord general. I swear my wife's psychic. Wait, what? Oh no. What did she do in general? General psychic. I respect that a lot. Wait, what's wrong, Medusa? What's wrong with you? So keen for this box to be released, just trying to work out what scheme I want to do, something new or classic heresy here, etc. Yeah, we'll do a fundraiser now, so you have to paint the whole Emperor's Children boxes of Cadbury's Marines. You raise €2,000, then I'll do it. Throw away a miniature in this economy. It's not thrown away, it's in a pot of biostrip, so all the paint falls off. Are Custodes just the Twix colours? Yeah, basically. Suppose you could do a Slash Black Legion. That's what the standard scheme is, which I didn't realise. Someone explained it to me, though. That scheme, which I will find, that's what they are. These are the guys that work for Abadabadudon, fight with the Black Legion. That's why they're half black and half pink. So that's why they're the standard scheme. Alright, so I'm going to continue painting this boy, because like I said, it's in my head, it's not important to like show the entire model. It's about showing the armor. So I reckon I can finish painting this guy on stream, because I've shown out how to do all the pink and stuff on camera. So I don't think it'll be a big deal to get her done. I could be wrong and I could be ruining everything, but you know, who cares? Where is my Agrax? Oh, I thought you were just... They are Emperor's Children. What are we talking about here? You fiend. Word bearers are Maltesers. Ooh, Snickers Marines. I do love a good Snickers. Slash Black Legion was my previous effort for... Okay. And I'm just sad he isn't wading through beans. Beans. That beans comment really shook me for one. What was the turbo door color you used? I don't know. It's back in the box over there. It was Purple Eater. Purple People Eater. You could potluck enough. You just want to do a Cadbury's Marine now, don't you? To prove that you can do it. I know your mind. Potluck each person a choice of bar brand for the April challenge. I came here to layer a ground light and smack talk, and I'm wattling for the layering to dry. You wattling away all you want, buddy. Yes, thank you very much for the tier 1 33 months. Excellent. Grabs bottle. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. This, yeah. I also have a new thing that I don't like. So obviously this is the new Red Grass Games wet palette. And these are the reusable sheets. You're supposed to just take them off and wipe them. I really don't like them. Retired 11B is the rating with a potty of 12. Hello. Greepings to you too, sir. Greepings to you too. I find the need to strip a model in a pot of goop superfluous. I agree with you there. Merry Thursday, Raiders. Aluna Moon. Oh, Alan Moonwing. Aluna Moonwing. Aluna Moonwing? Greepings. Hello, retired. How are you, sir? Oh my god, he said it right. There you go. It took me a while. I apologize. I'm not good at words. I'm not good at many things, but words especially is something that I struggle with on a daily basis. Oh. Breathing apparently is the thing I struggle with too. So yeah, let's just make that happen. I had this weirdo idea as well, which I'm going to test now just to see what'll happen. I'm going to bring my gross, messed up wet palette into frame as well, just to try something out, because I am curious. I don't think it's going to work, but I had an idea of, like, when I'm layering things like gold, right, or silver. Where the hell's my other silver? That'll work. So, Liberator Gold, I'm going to use to highlight silver. Can you put a tint of purple or pink into the actual gold mix before you layer it, so it will look like gold tinted with pink or a purple? I'm not 100% sure if it's possible. Do they mix well? Do they not mix well? Also, why is there no pink shade from Games Workshop? That's really irritating. There's purple. Druchii Violet. Where is Druchii Violet gone? I really want Druchii Violet, but it's just for the test. It's just for the test. I'm not actually doing this right now. Except that I can't find my Druchii Violet. Where are you? There you go. Did anyone clip it? No. I just use baking part. Yeah, but yeah, like I said, I had the old one which just had the normal palette over it, like, and I just used that, and when it was finished, I threw it in the bin. But I ran out of sheets for it, so I moved on to this one. And I think I am just going to order up the right size. Right, so this is the amount of shade I'm pulling in. Is that enough shade? Yeah, let's give it a go. What has it done? It's definitely it's darkened it down a bit, but I wouldn't necessarily say that it has any sort of purple properties. Let's just pull a whole heap more in and see if it does anything different. No, it did. Like, the worrying thing I thought would happen has happened, and it's just mega separated. Yeah, pretty much unusable. Alright. It was worth a try. Why not just use the TT Combat Glaze after? Potentially, yeah. I do the gold and then it's in contrast over the top of it. Yeah. It's just because I'm already past the contrast phase and everything. It's just... Let's give it a whirl. Layering gold. Making this boy pop. Now that was worth a try. Question, have you tried the Darth Star Molten Metal paints? I got the whole set in and Laura stole them. Ace Black Quill, I love your videos and your tutorials. You made me become so much better at miniature painting, and it also kind of your fault I got Emperor's Children. Ah, I'm sorry. Love from a Romanian living in Italy. Well, thank you so much for those very kind words, man. I'm glad you are enjoying the hobby and getting some models painted and you're happy with the results. I'm sure you will surpass me in no time flat and be moving on to some more high quality painters to learn the rest. Fun, spaceful shoulder trim alternatives. During the showcase, Laura asked if I had been by Joanne since they announced they were closing. I did stop by on Saturday and got this wild yarn. Imagine this, what annoys Marine sees when he closes his eyes. My pop it to Elements in Brum when I go to on Wednesday, accidentally buy a cull. Yeah. What I miss over here? Interesting. Looking good though. I'm quite partial to the scheme Flesh has done. Oh well, Fletch is a god, man. Like, don't be comparing anything I ever do to what Fletch does. The man is literally a god. But one of the things that makes me happy is whenever he like is sitting at his desk and you pan out and you see his light, my logo's on his light. My sticker's there. Fletch is good people, and he's an amazing painter. That Goldstein with dead Custodes bits as base material would be super cool. Like the Emperor Children are mocking the Custodes perfection. Pulling the stencil stickers off dozens of shields by my Romans is so sad. Yeah, it would be. Loving the final look of the High Elf Dragon. Well done for finishing. Thanks, guys. Appreciate that. Appreciate your kind words on the videos as well. The dragon was a it was a thing. It was a process, man. It was tough. Yeah. That one nearly killed me. I hope it does well. I love this playlist. Gets you pumped, man. This is definitely what Slanesh listens to as he's wading through and killing everything. So I've got like an hour left of the Lilith Hesbracht book, and so far it has not been a very interesting book. It's just a whole lot of yapping, not a whole lot of fighting. Hopefully the last hour is just mental good fights and combats and stuff. But for such a short book, it's a lot of that's a lot of words. Shame I'm not reading them. I think Lilith Hesbracht would be a more combat centric book. It's pink paint time, baby. Yes, yes, yes. Airbrush. I don't believe you can do turbo door properly with a brush, even though it says it on the bottle. It was black primer, then it was Phoenician purple, and then it was the turbo door paint. I'm raiding the War of Vengeance, the Beard Omnibus. Fascinating, like the economics of dwarves. Yeah, the War of the Beard books are really good. They're meant to be read in a specific order, which isn't actually I don't think they actually made it because I can't remember the two authors specifically. It was like Nick Kime and whoever the other author was. And they were supposed to do the series together, the War of the Beards, so the Dwarf book and the High Elf books, and they were supposed to be telling the same story from both sides. So it's the War of the Beards, obviously, and it literally supposed to be book 1 Dwarves, book 1 High Elves, then you read book 2 Dwarves, book 2 High, you know what I mean? So the story goes all the way along. And as far as I remember, that's how they described the launch of those books. But then I think the High Elf guy fell way behind and all the Dwarf books were out before he kind of got number 2 out or something like that. John Noble, also big thanks, man. Your guides for stippling tanks helped me paint up my solar auxilia tanks beautifully. Huge help, big ups. Thank you so much, man. It's more the Artist Opus guys. That's where I learned that technique from, was them. Make sure you go check out his channel and give him a subscribe as well. The man is extremely talented, and he pioneered that technique. He's so good at it. There's a specific video of his where he does he does the downed ATST Star Wars Legion scenery piece, and obviously he stipples all the ground brown, and then he does all the grays on the walker. And I've watched that video like 10 times. Anytime I need a refresher on how to stipple and properly, and like, I watch that video because it's so good. Interesting. I wonder how the omnibuses. Yeah, I know, right? Can't remember whether they actually followed through. And here's me eyeballing Rogue Hobbies pink color forged spray. That might work. There's a weird thing about colored sprays for me that I'm not that comfortable with, like, working up from a colored spray. Like, I think it was Color Forge the other day posted on Instagram a picture of the Rogue Hobbies pink, but they'd sprayed an entire like Sisters of Battle tank in it, and I just was like, I was horrified at the concept of trying to paint everything around the pink now. Like everything that wasn't supposed to be pink, it's gonna be so much work to cover up all of the pink. So yeah. Sneaks into class, a fine seat at the back. I expect you have a note. Lol. Of the top 10 books of 2024, how many have you read, and which one is your best book of 2024? Wait, what are the... Is there a list of top 10 books of 2024? Like Black Library books or like real world books? Like a guy. Oh, I'm tired. Oh, yeah. Boom, boom. Do, 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 do. The boss is ready to come on. Let's see if I can make this all work. First, let's change the sound so that only I will be able to hear the music. Why that is, I don't know, but that's just how the cookie crumbles. Then I need to turn this off. So don't accidentally here. And then I need to keep that on. No. With this stream together. She may suddenly appear on stream. She may not. I don't know. That's not the brush I was just painting with. I'll check it out. Thanks. Yeah, give it a check. I keep calling it the Artist Opus channel, but it's not. It's called Can't remember. That's bad. Yeah. Well, hello there.
Hello.
How are you?
Is everything working?
I can hear you.
I can hear you.
And then we can all hear each other.
Yeah?
Black
Did you
Lives...
drop the quality of my camera?
No.
Oh. Then I don't know what's wrong there. Hello.
I didn't do anything like that. I wouldn't know even how to.
White Wolf, actually, I was waiting for you. As soon as you messaged, I was like, now I'm ready. Now I will come on. Working for us. Thank you, Sinclair.
Words. I
So
popped my Rogue Hobbies
maybe-
Pink Marine in the showcase thread. I was surprised how well it came out. It's a beautiful looking color for sure. I'll show you the picture that I mean so people can understand what I mean. Because I'm not bad mouthing. What are the sprays called again?
Color Forge.
Color Forge.
I kind of get what you mean about, like, it's scary to have that color done, but then I feel like you have done it with other stuff before.
Yeah, kind of.
Just not those
like
types
this.
of colors.
That just gave me anxiety.
Give me a second to catch up with the video. Okay, yeah. That's a really nice color.
Yeah,
though.
it's beautiful. Without a shadow of doubt, it's beautiful. But man, going in and painting the rest of it just makes me
Yeah, I know
cry.
what you mean. Because
Maybe
how do you...
maybe do a better job
Is there
doing
a
it as
paint that you can touch up with then as well? I don't know.
well. What else am I going to look up? Oh yeah, someone said WordCom put up an article today, top 10 books. Let me see which ones I've read. If it's not all of... Oh no, because some of them will be not 40k, which I don't read. I don't read Age of Sigmar books or anything like that. Book of the year.
Medusa says, I use Valric Yellow for the base of my Mortarion, which helped a lot. Interesting. I wouldn't use as the base color, I might use as a setup color. Do you mean like an undertone? Is that what a setup color is? Fulgrim pink is close, Filethouse Squid pink is closer. That's good to know. What you giggling at?
I've read... as soon as I finished Lilith, I've finished 2 of the 10 books. And they're all 40k. So that's bad.
Yeah. You gotta do more walking.
Tell me about it.
When he walks, I was gonna say reads. When he walks, he listens to his books. That's why I tell him to walk. Not just call them lazy.
Or fat.
No, definitely not. You definitely didn't paint your Emperor's Children as a chocolate just after giving up chocolate for Lent. Is that why you got annoyed?
No.
Because you missed the sugar.
No.
Wait, why do you have a dairy milk bar?
I haven't eaten it. It's just here to show the colour. Look, it's sealed. It's a sealed chocolate. Look. Goddamn. Jesus, and there's water in the desert. Selfish bastard.
Rogue Hobbies posted a pink from Pro Acryl as a near perfect match to the spray. I feel like if I had that right beside me, then yeah. Haha, busted. Why are you bothering with Lent? Lots of people do. You hungry for chocolate, right, Medusa? And you gave up chocolate. Did you is it sweets or chocolate, or do you count them as the same thing?
Chocolate and jellies.
Okay. Revenant Andy gave up chocolate for Lent. No wonder he is so surly today. Now, if only we could figure out why he's like that outside of Lent. He does long fasts. White Wolf, you missed it. Yeah, There was a Cadbury's Emperor's Children earlier, which I really liked.
Well,
God is watching, Andy.
you pervert. One thing that's not very well sculpted, I will say, is their helmets. Because it gets really confusing when, like, you've got this gold section here, and then it comes down to this point. Now, I've stopped the pink and the gold here myself. But that is the same part. So I'm like, wait a minute, did they expect that gold to come down around here and then down past the eyebrows and then around this whole face? Is this supposed to be pink and then gold? That would look awful and not look like an... And I looked at the ones online and they've just stopped there too. Like, it's not like the sculpt, it's just like the painter's like, nah, that's where the gold needs to stop or it's going to look weird. So I don't know.
I need to look at the... I feel like I didn't really look closely at the helmets because the color scheme of the GW ones are just difficult to look at. So I wasn't like, you know the way you just can't see certain parts of the model properly.
Yeah.
What would you say to a nice bar of chocolate? Feck off, chocolate. Colin being risky there. I think women giving up chocolate for Lent is bad for the health and well-being of their spouse or partner. I think, as we've seen, that the men suffer just as much from giving it up themselves, I mean. I like gold. We really got to get my second screen thing going, but I'm just going to really quickly look at the GW Emperor's Children and look at their helmets. Of course, the one I click on doesn't have a helmet. Yeah, that's why. Because in the art, most of them just
don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. They've got some really nice unhelmeted heads, is the problem.
They do, actually, for like a good option. The foundation of my relationship with my mother is Pepsi and chocolate. And he's on the harp. I think he might need some later. You haven't given up alcohol, have you, Andy? Just chocolate and... No. Not during Irish month. Putting streaking grime on my skeleton baby archers. The fact that you said earlier you were taking things off the shields is making me more excited because it feels like you're getting closer to the end of this project that I really want to see. Indeed, not just women's. Oh, Medusa thinks he should have given up energy drinks instead for Lent. Could you imagine him, Medusa? He just wouldn't be on stream, I guess.
Exactly, I was going to say, we just wouldn't be streams for 40 days.
Yeah. That would be what he'd give up, streaming and also just working.
First Irish creator to attend and be banned from Adepticon, mister. Ah, beans.
Make a good video, maybe. Giving me Earthworm Jim vibes. Do you mean from the helmet? Because I was getting that too. Or do you mean from Andy? I'm loving the content over on YouTube. That's what brought me here. I'm building my Gitmobs minis tonight. Nice.
Don't worry about the abuse I'm suffering, buddy. It's normal.
It's regular, yeah. Andy, I gave up chocolate. My vice opens 9th energy drink. 9th?
Energy gives up energy. Guys suck. Suck so hard.
Andy gives up energy drinks and turns back into a potato.
Potato. I will boil you. I will mash you. I will stick you in a goddamn stew.
Anything, we're being nicer than usual. It's still early, Medusa. It's still early. Don't be worrying about that. What is everyone working on? I know Sinclair is working on his Roman Tomb Kings. And someone else, boats. Gabrinsky is doing boats. Somebody else said that they were doing... Was there a Grail Knight mentioned by Ashley?
Wasn't it?
Was that my imagination?
I think it was just a knight, wasn't it?
Yeah, Grail Knight. Came here to layer a Grail Knight and smack talk.
And I'm all out of Grail Knight.
No one has compared Andy to Tingle in like a month, so we are being super nice. I am doing my monthly challenge model, Grail Knight, to give Andy Vietnam flashbacks.
I adored every single Bretonian model that I painted. I had such a happy month of content making all those videos.
You need to do more of that.
Yeah.
Medusa, not sure yet, flitting between projects on the desk. You perhaps thinking about your next award-winning project?
If it involves a Cadbury's chocolate model, I'm going to be annoyed.
It will next month. I'm taking that seriously. The Cadbury's, or not Cadbury's, it can be, we're not going to brand it. It can be any chocolate thing for Easter month will be the monthly challenge, because I love that. Chef is working on some ogres. Very nice. Atomic Murph, I'm working on adding a Chaos Kill team to my collection of teams. I can't decide between Night Lords or Word Bearers. Help.
Night Lords. That was easy.
Yeah, he was never going to go with Word Bearers. Chef, who are you heading with to Adepticon with? Himself. Remember this, Andy, this is the time when you're advertising to get friends at Adepticon.
Maybe that was a bad idea.
He could be, he's Father Stone.
That could work.
Yeah. Night Lord's easy, they have the cool kit. Yes. Yes, Chef Andy is heading by himself for Adepticon. It is his first time going. I'll hopefully be there next year. Ashley, of course, is voting for Word Bearers. Ooh, Terry's Chocolate Grail Night? I mean, why not? Reese's Cup Marine? Yes, 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 yes. Colin has started painting his right-handed Chaos Warriors. Palman is doing Pegasus Knights. Nice. Ryan, busy painting Horse Heresy. World Eater's Trim. I'm sorry. It'll be over. I won't say it'll be over soon, but it will. There will be an end to something.
It sounds like he's gonna die. It'll be over soon, buddy. Just...
Yeah. Medusa just had a strike of inspiration, and yes, it did hurt. Chef, sorry to hear you're going alone, pal. Don't forget to get blackout drunk on the plane.
Not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Except I've got a layover and I'll probably miss the second flight if I get blackout drunk. I'll get blackout drunk on the really short second flight.
Yeah.
It's probably not that short, actually. I have no idea.
Yeah, Revenant, put it in the Discord. Is that hard to work with? Something that is like that? Like, does it affect your eyes? Hellman says Wisconsin is an easy state to get drunk in. Interesting. Very nice. Someone did that, I can't pronounce it, Thoronic Choir, the gold scheme. Someone did request that on YouTube.
Good.
Is that what's going to happen? It is? Okay.
What do people prefer out of these two?
To me, the purple is more what I see in my head for Emperor's Children. But again, I did love the shiny one too. Do you want to do a vote?
Yeah, some Cadbury. I'll poll up and see what the story is. If
so
you
what
add in a
question?
third one that it should be the Cadbury's, I swear to God. See how the Cadbury one is doing?
Yeah.
It's just the most revolting substance. I hate it so much. I hate the smell of it. I hate everything about it. Yeah, I like the paint. Hold on. Working on ogres. No, explorers easy. They have the cool kit. Sorry to hear you going a lot. Yeah. Yeah, the pink scheme snuck up on me too. I didn't think I was going to like it, but I actually like it more than the purple scheme, personally. It's hard for it to... This is something that I need to figure out about my cameras as well. Like, this is what the camera makes it look like. Just look at the model right now. Look at that model. And then I do this.
I can't spell children. I was trying to figure out the new... I finally got proper editing software, and I was trying to figure out the color thing, but it's going to take more than an afternoon, but hopefully we can figure that bit out. Everyone is thriving. Let's leave that comment.
What?
Can't believe.
Oh yeah, let's just ignore that comment. God damn it, chef.
I had a few comments like that as well. People are weird.
Comes back for the poll. Yes, it is mesmerizing after a while. I went with a stitch where I don't need to see the previous stitches, just working the gap between the clusters. I would need one of those magnifying light people use for gold demo paint to see what you're doing otherwise. Hello all, have no fear, I'm here now.
Good evening.
The fear can now subside. Mr. Shabby is here.
Oh, the screaming can stop.
I think you may need better lighting around the camera. It's not that it's not.
Yeah, you can do like the ring light around the camera lens itself, but
it's not the issue. I know you think that that's the issue, but it's not. It's like it's the like just like it's the like the color balance on the camera. But I tried to fix it with Dave before, and I couldn't get it. It's like the auto white filter on the camera or some shit. Like instead of the camera just staying what it is, the camera's like, I think I know what you need, and it changes all the settings to make it. And I'm like, no, just leave it the way it was. You can see my pale hand going into the dark color in a second. What? Look at that, it's lighting itself up. Look. Adding your hand gave for reflected and diffused light, which is why it looked better. So how do I make it look reflected and diffused all the time? That way things look better. Maybe like we'll look at an example of this guy, the purple, and then. Yeah, it's not like a raw light. It's a. Yeah.
The white background doesn't work, Ashley.
We've tried.
Yeah. And the lights are diffused as well.
Who's winning the poll? Secret third vote. I despise you, woman.
No, you don't.
How was there 42 people and there's been a total of 6 votes? Come on, people. Get your vote in. It's a simple thing. We put up like 1 poll a month. It takes 4 seconds to answer it. This is just proving that everyone is a bot and there's only actual 6 people watching.
No. Tim is on his phone, so he can't see it. Does it not come up on phones? That's annoying. Is that a squad sergeant or a flawless blade dude? Flawless blade just makes me think of Mortal Kombat.
This is the Lord. And then this is just a standard dude. For the
That is
combat unit.
What did we learn they are?
You remind me, a repenter, a splendenter,
Infractor.
an infractor. So purple is the winner.
No, chef, sorry, there's no poll. It's only on Twitch. When are you going to paint more Old World? There is an Old World video about an hour old on the channel.
Yeah, we literally just put up another video.
Yeah.
On this.
And we also Old World, the stream on Tuesday was Old World. Sinclair is having a bot kind of day. It was too bright and it knocked out your own camera. Purple one. Not the secret Cadbury's vote. Different pink tones. Red rum. That's okay, Screaming Bell. Mine's. We have now decided, I know today is Thursday, but Old World Wednesday is now a thing again. We kind of tried to do it before, and then stuff kept happening, and 40k kept taking over, but we're back every Wednesday, aside from today, which is Thursday. There will be an Old World video of some sort.
I'm forgiving myself for this day late, so I had to paint the whole dragon twice.
Well, whose fault was that? Who
Tim's.
told you to respray it? Was it Tim's? Yeah, okay.
Green dragon. I'm in a chat with Tim.
Tim told you.
I'm in a chat with Tim, right? And whenever I ask the chat to help me with something, Tim always chimes in with the most useless things to help. Like, one of his suggestions was Pearl. Paint the dragon Pearl. That was his genuine suggestion. Look at him. Literally, I was like, you're the worst at hell. And he's like, I'm not trying to help. He's just trying to be a jerk. Everyone else is like, oh, if you thought about green, what about yellow? We could try something called Pearl. How about doing it Pearl?
Yeah,
I'll be like halfway through painting something and he'll suggest another colour. I'm like, what are you going to start again?
If you had asked me, I would have said orange from the start and you would have been fine. But you didn't. Did you?
Pearl dragon would be awesome. Then you paint one Pearl!
A pearl dragon if you did it with Turbo Door Pearl, might be very cool. Slim Down Turtle Meat is back. Long time no see. Preparing for a tournament. So in the past 7 days, I've finished 9 Katachan mortars, 30 Karskin, and 20 Krieg engineers. You would have been proud. That's awesome. Proud. Yeah.
Have a Snickers, Andy.
What is the best wargaming shop in Dublin? I just moved from the UK and I'm going to the Warhammer shop. Any others? You can go to... Go on.
Right there. It says Underworld Gaming.
Yes. No, he's... Oh, yeah. Sorry. My YouTube it's frozen, so I wasn't sure with it.
Underworld Gaming is my suggestion. There is a couple of other independent places. The reason I recommend those guys is they rented out 2 buildings for their store. So they have a big giant unit as a store, and they rented out a giant unit next door as well, which just has gaming tables. And every single day of every single week, they have events on, whether it be card game tournaments, whether it be 40k, Age of Sigmar, Old World. They run events and tournaments constantly. So in my opinion, they're the only place that's keeping a community together in Dublin. Nowhere else is hosting events properly. So I get the props up for them.
Yeah. It is in Tala. If you're... I don't know where in Dublin you are at the moment, but Underworld Gaming really feels like the best because the hall is really big.
Yeah.
Pearl Dragon or Cabby Dragon?
I realize it's like this tiny spot that's like been burning. You can't really see it, but it's turning slightly red there. See that tiny red dot? I must have got some biostrip on it and I've been slowly melting my arm for the last 20 minutes.
That's what happens when you throw your toys away.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Can you please wash your arm?
I just did. Except I just did it twice, so that means I just put biostrip in my mouth.
How are you gonna survive on your own in America? Kaiju Mimic, hello.
That's a terrifying concept.
It kind of is,
open up drawer. Kaiju! Ah! Show and tell. How to paint a pearl dragon. You get a color from Turbodor called Pearl, and you airbrush it on the model.
It's like Mother of Pearl or something is the name of it. Take the biostrip away.
It's like 15 different pearls. Paint a great and clean one in chocolate colors. Ooh.
No, have the boils as Ferrero Rocher. No. No. That's why I'm trying to find like babysitters for Medusa. That's why he'll because I don't know if he'll be okay in America. Gonna need
one in pearl. Oh god, they're never gonna stop.
Oh my god, no. Oh, it looked like a shiny little baby. Ugh. Gonna need Ash and Uncle Adam to babysit Andy while he's in the US. Yes, like literally I'm literally advertising for people to just go, day 1, can you mind Andy from this time to this time? I will pay you. I think Andy said he was playing Old World last weekend. How did the game go?
It went amazing. I had my good friend, Mr. Raldron, and my good friend, Tim Shabby.
Yeah, never let him down.
And they're going to show up, and then we're going to play games. Yeah. And the day before, Lord Raldron cancelled, and then the day of, Timothy cancelled. They both didn't know that the other one cancelled, so they both messaged me that day to rub salt in the wound and asked me how my game went with the other one. And then I had to be like, actually, they just both cancelled. So I just sat there and finished painting that lady's dragon all day instead of...
You cried too. Yeah. Don't forget the crying. That took a lot of the day.
Then fucking Lent started, like as if it couldn't get any worse.
is offering to take shifts on Thursday and Friday at Adepticon. Thank you so much. Thank you.
We got one of those like little toddler collar thingies, and they can like.
I mean, if someone wants to pay for me to go along and look after him, I'll just keep giving him Cadbury. No, then I would be going. If we had that. A great unclean one in Tesseract Glow.
We can call it the Chernobyl.
So I helped you get your commissions done, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Do you have any other Emperor's Children that you want to like practice on before you do a video?
Nope.
Did you plan ahead for the stream?
Yeah, I got this guy done.
Do you have anything else sprayed right now?
Nope.
Does anyone have any questions from the Emperor's Children Codex?
I spend too many time and now I'm dizzy.
This needs to be the weekly Patreon video, just Andy ranting about people let him down and we all just wind them up. Yeah. Pretty much. I think the Tesseract Glow and Clean one would work, but either capillary or dry brush over it with white. I wish it wasn't such an expensive model and I could just do all the weird shit with it.
What a great unclean one.
Yeah.
But you hate the great unclean one.
I know, but I also need to get it out of my system, I think. Because there are cool things you could do with it. Like every time I see one of your painted ones and I'm like, maybe I will do it at some point. But it wouldn't look like a great unclean one when I painted it though.
Would it look like a great clean one?
No, because that's just... No, I feel like that may have caused the timeline that we're currently on.
Maybe.
Can we list build a 1500 point force? Ooh, that's not a bad idea. Do you mean for Emperor's Children?
Am I allowed to show the points off? Is that a thing I'm not allowed to? I think that's a rule. Is that a rule? They're probably out of date now anyway.
Is it right Fabius Bile is not in the Codex?
Just hits.
Do you mean the video that we started the Emperor's Children thing off with? Fundraiser to get Laura, great and clean one. First, if we were going to do a fundraiser to get me a model, I want the big rat man. I saw someone else, I can't remember who it was, someone, Visnik is who I'm talking about, by the way. Someone is doing an amazing job on his horns and head, and this, it just looks insane, and it's what I have in my head. So it's really cool.
It's Ninjon, isn't it? He's working on one for Golden Demon.
This is like just his head by itself, and it looked amazing.
His head is separate while he's painting it.
I feel like I would have gone, oh, that's Ninjon, when I read the post though.
The one he's doing is
maybe it was
incredible.
I will check. Tabletop Tactics already said the point, so it should be okay. Yeah, there's people that have, if they do battle reports. Want to see what I should get. Got a Horse Heresy box and 2 rhinos so far.
Yeah, here's the points. Enjoy.
Have you used shade paints through an airbrush?
Yes. You just knock your PSI down to about 15 and then you can push it through really slow. It's good. You should get some of those Sabbath of the Black Cat witches. See, that was a lot of words strung together, which made no sense to me at all.
He's talking to me. They are an incredible set of Black Cat witches, but Andy gave me printed off 3 amazing witches on a broom, and I'm still trying to get the courage to paint them as well. But they are kind of similar, but I'll try and get the link for that, for the one that he gave me though. Because it was similar style, but this is like 3 witches together on a broom. But I feel like if I don't paint the one that I already have now, I don't deserve to get the Sabbath of the Black Witch or the Black Cat Witches yet.
Just to finish Frankenstein as well.
I wanted to finish Frankenstein. He waves at me every day when I sit down.
It's not him waving, it's him crying. Paint me, paint me.
I'm alive. Medusa, did you watch Creature Comforts? It's like the opposite. Creature Commandos yet? I have been listening to the soundtrack nonstop, and that is why Andy's reel the other day is Start Wearing Purple. That song is from the soundtrack from the TV show. And I love it. Hi, Elf. Wave 2 pre-orders better be announced this weekend. What is in Wave 2? Wait, is it? No. What's Wave 2 of them?
I don't know.
What are we not... got? Oh, the Seaguard stuff?
I ordered the lady and the transfers and they're still not here.
Yeah, because you were talking about doing the transfers for your Lord,
Dragon,
which
Lord's
would have been
Banner.
amazing. Yeah.
It's definitely what I needed on that project. More work! What time is it? I'm gonna paint
Not
something.
yet. Must note it down to find it. It's worth it, Medusa. I'm a little bit obsessed with Bride of Frankenstein this year. So things will be happening with Bride of Frankenstein. But the bride is in Creature Commandos, and she's just awesome. Whatever was missing from Wave 1, I can't remember. Is there usually a Wave 2? Sometimes, but not so much with Old World that we've seen so far. How do I find games in South Dublin? If you go to Underworld Gaming, they have a Discord. Yes, there you go. They have a Discord. And then you can just put up what kind of game you're looking for when you're free and stuff. What kind of games do you play, Screaming Bell? Am I... Bernie, anything high elf has been released. Of course, there'll be a Wave 2, Chariots, Skycutters, Silverhelms, Nobles, Mages, and so on. Yeah, so they were just...
Sky Cutter. I want to do a Sky Cutter video really bad.
shown off recently, weren't they? Didn't we just see them at whatever the last reveal was?
Yeah, it's just the usual thing where they release half the stuff and then you have to wait a while to get the second half.
I look away to do some house cleaning and I get back to Talk the War. What a night. Yes. Cannot wait for the Lord of Poxos. That shouldn't be too long, should it?
No, it'll drop next month with the Codex, I'd imagine.
The Codex, yeah. Aaron, hello. White Angel Miniatures has the best high elf proxies. I don't know their name. Okay. If you don't want to wait, there you go. White Angel. I don't think I've seen them before. I'll look them up. Did anyone else see it? The Egyptian Mandalorian that's being made right now on Instagram?
The result of that is just incredible.
It is just insane. I'll try and find the reel and I'll put it in the Discord because that's what I want my Tomb Kings to look like. And that's why they're not painted.
It's one of the reasons they're not painted.
Well, also, yeah, I need a goal to do them for. Very impressed by White Angel not printing any yet, though. Okay, we're gonna have to look up them. I want to learn Old World, Empire, Bretonians, and 40k Guard. Pretty
My
good.
man.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much on his list right there. Yes, there'll be previews at Adepticon. There certainly shall. Hoping for Space Wolves. Do you get to play much, Laura? No, I do not. Played more last year. I would like to play Spearhead for Age of Sigmar, and I would love to play more Old World. I have played 40k. I would like to play more, but smaller games to get more familiar with models and stuff. I love the models of Necromunda, but I haven't played it. And I love Star Wars Legion as well. And I was talking to Andy earlier today about potentially a Star Wars Legion project, but it probably will be 40k instead.
The next project we do for them, we can do the same thing again, but for Star Wars Legion.
That'd be cool.
I still have in my head to do a Mandalorian Force for Star Wars Legion. But the whole army's painted like Boba Fett. So it's like he started a clan.
Okay.
And they're all in that green with the red and the yellow, and I want that. I don't know why. It makes no sense. There's no canonical lore for it. I just think it would look amazing.
Yeah. I like it. GW need to get a move on and release their new Age of Sigmar version of Dark Elves so we can get them in the Old World.
Yep. I was always much more of a Dark Elf than a High Elf fan. Get my black dragons
I want
out.
the Dark Elves for the dragons.
The dragons.
Targaryen dragons. Has anyone built or printed any of the Game of Thrones models yet? Keep forgetting to print Tyrion.
Tyrion, yeah, I meant to print a bunch of him.
Tim says he won't get Dark Hill in the Old World as it's not a part of the Nine. There will be more, Tim, and it's Dark Elves.
Of course,
Have people done... Yeah, it's just they said it that it's starter. Have people done Mordheim? Is it a good way to build up an army for the Old World?
No. Not even remotely. Yeah, none of the models that will really transfer well to an Old World army. It's like
it's more of a war band thing.
It's like saying, will a Necromunda gang work for helping me start a 40k army? It's like, no. Great game system though, like revered by the people that play it. So.
While Andy is at Adepticon, Laura should stream painting Frankenstein.
Agreed.
That would be hell.
Well, that's good because you're painting Frankenstein, so it's nice. The ambiance, the atmosphere.
Frankenstein is such a
But then I can come on as a chat person and just say horrible things for 2 hours.
Yeah, see, why would I want that?
Because you get to have a Red Bull.
I do that anyway. I took a look at Element Games and you can put a Dark Elf army together really easily. Oh.
The thing that makes the Element Games website work better is if you use our affiliate code.
It's very true. We have a code and it helps support the channel. Very tempted if I didn't already have 4 other Old World armies on the go. Still came within minutes of ordering it. I hope you saved it. I hope you saved the list. Mordheim still stands as the best game GW ever made. Bring it back. The rumors will never die. I don't think about that game. Any chance we'll see Prince Imric dragon model as made to order, or no, as he doesn't have rules?
No, there's potential to get him, yeah. Just use him as a normal dragon lord.
Yeah, like an unnamed character.
Yeah.
The army box sets are the best way to start the Old World.
Yeah, they're great.
No, we like Laura. Laura, it is you. We would be so supportive and lovely to you. I I don't know. It will have to happen at some point.
Yep. You can just come on for 2
I
hours
could-
and talk shit.
Well, I could definitely do that.
Mm-hmm.
Bleak Stone Horse Heads. I just started a Dark Elf army, mix a third party, and then whatever I can find on Element Games and eBay. What size of a force do you have? Most of the Dark Elf units are still there, so easy to make an army.
And they're not monstrously expensive. The basic infantry is pretty reasonable, so... I mean, Blackguard and stuff are still a little bit expensive, but...
Maybe I need to start putting together a list. We can work on that, Andy. We'll talk about how Bigfoot can build a community in the Appalachian Mountains. Remember how nice we were when you were naming all the Primarchs? Yeah. I got there in the end.
You sure did.
You only make fun of Andy because he likes it that way.
I told you to stop reading your diary.
Oh, sorry, Ashley, I missed your Necromunda's Ace Clan Escher all the way. Cryptic Stream? Cryptic Stream. Cryptic Stream could be a very good thing. I mean, Andy would lose all of his followers. Oh no, I'd be on my own thing, would I? I don't know how this works.
No, you'd be on the Mediocre Hobbies one.
Your followers are gonna tank! I realized you could get 2 500-point armies from one Warriors of Chaos battalion. Paint them different gods and it would look great. Dark Elf Lord on Dragon is £40. Will be double that if it came out today, I reckon.
Yeah.
That's all that dragon is. Interesting. Okay, we're gonna put it together a list, Andy. What if... When is House of the Dragon coming back again?
No idea.
Time it for that. Because that's what I want to do. I want to do a Targaryen themed army. That's the plan. And Sinclair, you were the one that was talking about the double dragon list? There's a YouTube channel we watch with an Irish guy showing spooky, creepy clips, and nearly every other one is, could it be Bigfoot? We reckon it's really Laura with a voice changer. Can you just subscribe and share the link, but then we don't talk about it again, please? Thanks. Yeah. That's what I got the new editing software for, so
she can edit Bigfoot into all those fake videos. Yeah, I get it.
Edit the real Bigfoot into the people's fake videos, yeah.
Sure.
Do you think it's okay if I use my Necromunda hive spiders to play Necromunda? Is that the end of this? I don't know whether you hit enter too early. Do you think it's okay if I use my Necromunda hive spiders to play Necromunda and then there's a H which might be the start of another word? Yes, I can post a list on that would be amazing, Sinclair. Yes, please. Thank you. You literally said it just like he does. No, conspiracy. Send me the link, please. Also subscribe. I
think they have a video coming out tomorrow at 4. Can keep you updated. Yes, the orange Bretonian that I did is the nicest Bretonian scheme that I did, for sure. There's a reason I'm doing this Dogs of War scheme in that, because, you know, someone else seen that video and has done an entire Bretonian army in that scheme, and it looks unreal. I'm so angry at him.
Screaming Bell, I'm sorry, the Guard Regiment. Did I, like, oh.
I'm sure a sentence will come out eventually.
Can you use your Guard Regiment as a gang in Necromunda? Is that what you're asking? I use my Necromunda Hive Spiders to play. Screaming Bell, it might not be you, it might be me not making connections. Do you mean the Necromundan spiders? Using Necromunda models in it would be very cool. Chef seems to know what you're talking about.
Well, my army is yellow, but using two thin coats and black wash, yeah. You know the pink model that I had like so much fun painting today, and I had a really good time, and I'm really happy with the color. As per usual. Two thin coats came in and did it.
I have a rabbit hole for tonight.
Oh no.
Thank you, Shippo. We can still watch Reacher, and then I'm going to run away and watch The Mystery Man.
What about the second episode of Daredevil?
Oh no. I hope it gets better. It did. It came up properly for Mystery Man. Thanks for the stream. You're leaving us, Pellman. Enjoy your Pegasus nights. I did that triad for my Emperor's Children test models you saw on the community stream.
They're so good.
Posted it in the Discord, posted in the Old World Triad, my attempt to do, ooh, thank you, Sinclair. Because I think in a weird way, Andy, playing your Tomb Kings, it both encouraged me and didn't encourage me to do my own Tomb Kings, if that makes sense.
No.
Okay.
I built and prepped the whole Tomb King's army for you to paint, and you didn't do it. Then I built and painted a whole other Tomb King's army for you to just use, and then you did. So I give up.
I did use them. I think I won, didn't I?
No idea.
I won that game. I watched both episodes of Daredevil. I'm enjoying it. I don't want to spoil anything for... I just want to say... I didn't like Tarzan.
The CGI on it was trash.
Yeah. Just unnecessary. There's no video evidence to show, so no, we don't believe you. That's okay, Tim. You don't believe in Bigfoot either. If I played Dark Elves, Andy, who would you play?
Who would traditionally fight against Dark Elves? Is that what you're asking?
I don't know. Who? Well, like, if we were to say, okay, we're going to each have an army, a new army to paint and build or whatever you do. Who would you do?
I would do High Elves, and I would also do Dragons, and we just do the War of the Dragons.
See, that's cool. That's a goal.
I've already finished my first High Elf Dragon, so I'm winning. I've already got my second High Elf Dragon built and ready to go.
Tim is Bigfoot's pygmy cousin. He just doesn't like him. There's some like rivalry in the family, so he doesn't think he's real.
That's why he got booted out
Well,
of America. Territory
yep.
thing.
Yep. Oh, too hairy. Lone Samurai, love the new Daredevil so far. Have not had a chance to watch today's Reacher or Invincible yet. Have to catch up on Invincible, damn it. That's dinner time viewing tonight. Yes. Pizza and Reacher after this. And Daredevil. Do Lizard Man North versus South America? We could do that. Yes, Tim, there's a new season of Reacher. It is episode 4. Was there not 3 episodes last? No. Yes.
No, you're right. They launched with 3, and then we watched 4, so this is 5.
Episode 5, yeah. Jesus, Tim, we're halfway through the season. Lone Samurai made chili con carne.
Chili con carne.
I always say carne.
You
I
sure
don't
do.
eat it either, but but so it's another word I think that we, like what we talked about. I read a lot as a child, and I did not talk or say the words or hear the words.
You
So
just to read
yeah.
about nice dinners you couldn't have.
Yeah, Dickens novel.
Back to your wartime rations. Like,
New episode of Invincible is insane, so good. I have to. Maybe that can be my. Is Invincible a watching thing, or could you be doing other stuff while Invincible is on? Because that would help if I knew that. Chili con can. What?
chili con can. What?
Laura is far closer with the to the correct. I can't
No, she's
say any of
not.
the words. I might be. Carne chili with meat. You need to watch rather than listen. That's good to know. Watch first time. Okay. Carne. Chili con carne.
Yep.
Chili con carne? Chili con carne. So YouTube was going carne as in like the one syllable.
Chili con carne.
Carne. Oh, the Star Trek thing, sorry. That's how Andy pronounced it. Twitch is saying, yeah, carne. Oh, the or. Chili con carne. Chili con carne. This could be the rest of the stream. This is what the stream would turn into if Andy wasn't here, so that's why I think I shouldn't stream alone.
You just have no one to argue with you, so you just...
Nobody argues with me ever.
Well,
Ever.
Just,
No.
I guess not. No.
Has a flavor. Carne as in... Carne is... that doesn't help. Carne asada? I don't know what that is. No, it's carne like carnivore. Carne. Cornate? Chili con cornate? Tim, it does have beans. That's why I don't eat it. This is I don't know. Space Marines. I don't know whether people like these conversations or whether people are just like, get back to the hobby chat. Jalapeno Marines. That could be another month. Paint a marine in like your favorite. That probably wouldn't work that well. I was gonna say like your favorite. Really good chili doesn't have beans. I cannot stand the beans in chili, so I should. Maybe that's what that was wrong with my childhood. I never had really good curry or chili. No beans. Chili con carne is just a stew of meat with tomatoes and chilies. I'm going to have to talk to my mother. Oh wait, Lone Samurai, are you not? No, you do eat meat, but you're gluten free. Let's use mince rather than. Did I inspire Andy to paint more orange and black?
They were just kind of the only thing sprayed, so. But yeah, that makes you feel better. Yeah, sure.
Chef says, "Dune upon ye." I love beans.
Ah, beans.
It's a nuggets marine. What if he did like, I don't know, apple pie space marine or something?
What are you smoking? Well,
I haven't had dinner.
That doesn't
Genuinely,
excuse
I'm just
apple
like
pie space marines. What have you painted? Apple pie space marine.
I'm trying to think of food space marines.
Why?
I don't know. For another monthly challenge. What's your favorite food? Stick it on the marine. No,
That's
don't
a
put the
terrible
food on the
idea.
marine.
That's
But
just awful.
Chillin' con carne, the laid back Spanish language world leaders podcast. I love it. I make a great chili, also putting dark chocolate in it is so good. Also, FYI, love these little debates. Okay. I would have put Chucky in it, but I eat it all. Bitter chocolate in a stew is great. What? You had stew and chocolate?
It's Lent!
I feel like all kids' games I used to play just for the arguments, not to play the actual game. 70%. Okay, there's now conflict over how much percentage of cocoa. Why are you putting cocoa in your dinner for? Spam marine. See, that's what we need.
What?
It's got this spam.
No, we don't.
Yeah, we do.
No,
Baked.
we
You
don't.
you can't
I will
talk,
shut
Mister.
down the Discord if we do.
Do you want to
spam
take out
marine.
your baked beans?
Guys, it was a good stream tonight. If you feel like joining next Tuesday, do. If you don't, whatever.
Cornish pasty marine. Yes.
Cornish pasty.
I'm sorry. Beans, they're good for the heart. Beans, they make great maraschino faces. Just got this image of everyone's picks for that month, just marines stuffed in various foodstuffs, and Andy getting mad. Yes.
I will just turn off the showcase.
And then I'll stream.
No.
Yes, chocolate goes in chili the same way coffee goes in the fudge or chocolate cake. No. Chocolate and chili, red wine and bolognese. What? Are you all made of money? I'm not a Catholic, so Lent has no power here. Chocolate and chili, butte. Guinness Marine. Guinness Marine is a very good idea. I don't know how you'd. We'll think about it. Oh, you could have the harp on it. That'd be cool. We need a Guinness Marine. You okay, Andy?
Yep. These monthly showcases sound amazing. Such riveting content.
Gotta go, folks. Good night. Good night, chef.
night.
Who makes a great oven pizza? Nice. Rogel Josh. Oh my god, we make it into a pun. Black Templar pudding. I love it. Let's do this. This is happening now. I'm sorry. I'm crying that it's so good. Guinness Marine. So cream helmet, dark brown armor, harp on the shoulder.
Brown.
Yeah.
It's actually called the black stuff.
Even at the home of the black stuff, we dream of a white one. Sneaks into chat, extrovert paints. You're late. You're late. We
Back
will
in the
take
class
all
with
notes.
White Wolf.
Yeah, yeah. White Wolf had a note. Did you have a note? Yeah, milk and bolognese. That's not something I've tried. Show and tell Guinness. We'll do a whole showcase on Guinness Marines.
Or not.
Oh, black with a white head. Guinness Marine is called a Black Templar. I've never tried white wine and bolognese either. It's just.
It's supposed to be red wine.
What did I say?
White wine there.
I literally read red wine and I still said white wine. Guinness is red. You broke it, Andy. Iron Brew hands. Ah! Oh my god, yes. An extrovert paints has produced a blank sheet. Extrovert paints, you can make up for it by some kind of food pun or something that you're gonna do a potentially space marine or something with your favorite food, or we've already had drinks as well.
Or if you want to do some good hobby, you can also do that.
No. Iron Brew hands is just, I love it. Hear me out, Cadbury. Right? Andy is complaining now, but all the food marines end up amazing, and he complains even more during the showcase. Yep, he will.
There won't be a showcase.
There will be.
Yeah.
Now we need harp transfers. Yes. Santiago's plate has a great authentic bolognese. Okay, does that bolognese recipe have milk or what is it, red wine?
Red wine for red meat. Bolognese has mince, so red meat.
You mean I have to be clever at this hour? I know. That's Dr. Pepper Marines. Mountain Dew Marines, Sprite Marines, third. We need a whole. Okay, we're having a month for drinks, a month for chocolate, and a month for Adeptus potatoes, corn on the cob.
What time is it? Fuck.
Just maybe if you had bolognese at a restaurant, you will have bolognese with red wine in it. Yeah, that's just because I'm a messy eater and I knock things over because I talk a lot with my hands. Ran a hotel for 2 years. My drunk Irish chef. They would have to say if it has red wine in it, wouldn't they? Because you couldn't give it to kids then.
You can't give it to
Banter
kids.
Marines! Sorry. You can give it to Marines? Or see, this is why the red wine doesn't go in the food. What were you saying, Andy?
Yeah, the kids. It's not as significant. It's a splash across an entire dish. It would do nothing. It just adds flavor, and most of the alcohol burn off it anyway.
Okay. You never use cream or milk in traditional Italian pasta recipes. That's kind of a fake Italian thing. Fanta Marines has to happen. When you cook with alcohol, it burns off. Apparently we all knew that. Only if you add a little bit. Red wine risottos. The wine in actual bolognese is there for brightness and acidity, so white or red is dealer's choice. Use shredded Romano or Oh, Italian words.
Bippity boppity boppity bippity.
A cup of pasta water, that gives... So shredded cheese... I feel like I need to say that loud secretly first, and then... But I don't have that option, so I'm going to...
What are you trying to say now?
Italian.
Which one?
YouTube.
Use shredded Romano or Parmigiano Reggiano and a cup of pasta water. They're just made up words.
Parmigiano Regina? Oh. See? No.
Good old Reggie.
If we all do food puns, I think Andy needs to do an ogre chef. You said you were going to do ogre soon anyway.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Are you going to set it as your model for Old World Wednesday, and then you're going to forget, and then you're going to be like, wait, why did you get me to do this one? And then it'll be for that reason. It's the Italian word for parmesan.
Why did you just say parmesan then?
Nuggets. Nerdling nuggets would be so cute. Because he was quoting from a proper recipe. That's what's in those chicken nuggets. It's just nurglings. No, I like chicken nuggets. I want to keep eating them. If I was going to kibosh a model based off a pun, it'd be someone running off with someone else's jeans.
What?
I don't know. Andy's really stewing over this food idea.
Okay.
Parmesan is a fake word for the real Italian word. Is it not just a translation? Or is it a fake word or what is it, anglicized word? I'm an Italian food snob, sorry. That's okay. I just can't speak Italian. Gene stealer. Oh, I get it. Isn't there an actual gene stealer model? There should be. Laura said it for after he gets back from Adepticon. He'll definitely have forgotten by then. That's a very good idea. He'll be all like, what is happening? Culture shock, my food. Bippity bobbity boo.
I don't think he was doing it that way. I think he was doing it as a bippity boppity. Then you just came in with bippity boppity boo. Just talked about being an Italian food snob.
I like what goes on in my head. The jet lag alone will have him in a state. He shall be in the United States of depression.
I think united about those states.
True. Right, what was that Guinness Marine scheme? Because I feel like that would be less cringe than Shamrock/Leprechaun. Are you dissing Shamrocks or Leprechauns? So the Guinness Marine... Let's go back.
I didn't yawn.
Guinness Marine cream helmet, dark brown armor, harp on the shoulder.
Thanks, Extrovert. Glad you like the dragon.
Yes, if anyone missed the...
I'm an Englishman. I feel like he'd get lynched. Yup.
Yeah, but that doesn't really matter. But, doesn't... I was gonna make a joke like whether you're paid to something or not, but yeah. I think a pun theme is definitely worth it for a monthly challenge. Mickey a meme. Guinness draw beer is not actually black, but rather dark ruby red.
Yeah, she definitely needs some food.
Yeah.
And fast. She's like a gremlin. You can't feed her after midnight or terrible things happen, so.
I run around screaming in the garden.
You could green stuff the gap in the front of a doom side and have a donut rather than a donut. Oh, God.
Oh my god. Don Samurai, it's weird this year. This is my first time in 25 years not around the Cheltenham races. Is it to save money? Is that why you're not going, or another reason? Yes, Guinness would be brown with a hint of red. And it has to smell too.
Yeah, like, you're like, I get what you're saying, but you're wrong. Like, I understand that when you pour it out and it's like really stretched thin, it is that color. But if you want someone to look at the marine and think Guinness, then it needs to be black.
The despair that's palpable in waves of Andy right now.
We spent the last hour talking about food pun models. Like, that was painful. I don't like puns as it is.
God, I love puns.
Genuinely think it'll be an awful showcase. Just
it's going to be
awful.
It's going to be
not good awful.
The most...
Don't say it's good. No. It's just going to be awful.
It's going to be the longest showcase because it will be the most entries of anything we've ever done.
And then I'm not going to be there. So you're just going to present that entire monthly challenge by yourself and do all the commentary. I
will just giggle the entire way.
Fine. That's what you're doing then.
Okay. And I wear a chef's hat.
Probably,
under my headphones. Oh my god, I could do a little Ratatouille cosplay. We're doing it. I was thinking Mornfang brown, darkened right down. You do definitely have to think about, like, guess what Guinness is actually like, and then, like, if you look at, like, art of Guinness would be... like what people have in their head of what Guinness looks like. Irish Marines would be brown because potato. American Marines would be Primaris.
You can say brown and red or whatever you want, but it's black and it's creamy white, right? That's what it is. No stream ever again because Andy quit.
Paddy's Day is the Monday after next Monday.
So Monday week.
Yep. I am looking forward to spaghetti Space Marine with ketchup. Me too.
I think it would be wonderful. I'll show myself out.
There'll definitely have to be some warm brown tones in there.
Or not.
Is there a model of a toucan? Because that could go on the thing as well. Did any of the warbands get a little toucan?
The closest is the parrot you get with the pirate ogre dude.
Guinness. Basically beer-soaked bread blended down. Yeah. Streaking grime on skeletons is gorgeous. Was telling myself that I didn't really need it, but I did it. Oh, I can't wait to see that. I'm spicy today. You could do a Star Wars pie fighter. It's gonna happen. If you do a Ratatouille cosplay, Mediocre Hobbies should do a Ica Claw.
He should. But he won't.
I'm stuck on the pie fighter right now. Guinness Marine should be painted black with a very small amount of corn red mixed in. No, working at a bar at Cheltenham Races. So you moved away from Cheltenham Races. Oh, you used to work there. You had a bank. Month's pay in 3 days. Oh my god. It's gonna break. Henrique is asking you're okay. He's not okay. You haven't been okay. Speaking of Sprout guy.
Jesus.
Sorry. Is Sprout guy watching us right now? Sprout guy just subscribed on YouTube.
Thank you, Sprout guy. Very much appreciated.
Now he wants some Guinness. I don't. Still just not one of those things that I'll ever... Looked at the helmet of the Guinness Marine should be white for the foam.
Cream.
Stephen Wright style 40k joke. Tried to join the Adeptus Mechanicus. They asked if I had any cybernetic implants. I said I have a pacemaker. It made me run at the front of the... There, sorry, I'm supposed to be reading it. They made me run at the front of the column.
Huh.
I ruined the joke. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Skeleton
anyway,
trick.
I love you all.
No!
We'll see you next week.
Has a flavor. Thank you for the recipe there.
You're all awesome. Rating time.
I love you all. We're gonna eat well next month for the challenge.